It is Wednesday, and we are getting ready to go to the house. We're having a home inspection today. Everyone is asleep, and it's about 5 in the morning, and I'm getting ready. Coffee's on.
Well, everybody's continually searching for love, and it manifests itself in many strange ways. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, basically, because I want love from all those people, but that's just the way it goes.
We are here at the property for a home inspection. The house that we chose was not the goat house. First inspection was a bug inspection, and that was good. We had no termites. He complimented on the slab being very high, gave us some recommendations on trimming back some of the growth that's happening around the house. Clearly they just haven't kept up with it while it's been on the market. So first report is good. I'm very happy with that. Now we are waiting on the home inspector. Home inspector is going to take about 2 hours, so we're just kind of walking around taking measurements. Wife is indoors measuring all the windows, doing the things that a wife does to get the house ready. So a quick recap on this house. It is 11.44 acres. It's a 3-bedroom house with a den that will serve as my office. It's pretty spacious. It's a little bit smaller than the current house that we live in the big city. But so far we've gotten really good reports being out here in this undisclosed location somewhere in Texas. The pest inspector actually just showed us a picture of a black panther, a cougar, that was caught 20 miles away from here. So that is something that we're definitely going to have to be on the lookout for. We started talking about hunting and what it takes to hunt out on your own property. Just things that I'm going to have to look out for anyways, figuring out the legal stuff around that, because I've never done it. And I'm really looking forward to hunting on my own property, being able to support my family and live sustainably off the land. We want to build a nice sized garden. With 11 acres, there's plenty of opportunity to do that. There's a lot of wooded area behind the house, which needs to be cleared. We found a service that will bring out the equipment for about $3,000, and you can clear your own land. The videos are awesome to watch, just to see the machines grabbing the trees and just sucking them in. It actually creates mulch. The machine that we were looking at creates the mulch for the land, so you just leave it as is. You don't even have to clean it up, which makes it very nice because that mulch will then help add nutrients to the soil and get it ready for planting or making it even better. Once we clear out some of the back of the property, we also want to, in the future, create a lake and hopefully even get a well on the property. There seems to be a well. We just need to figure out what exactly its depth is, how it's connected, and how we can use it. Something I didn't get to do while we were out here the first couple times was take a look at the back of the property. It's got a path that I mentioned in the last video, which you can check out in the information bubble. The path goes pretty well back here and it's really open. Check this out. That is all cleared out. Seems to be going back there a little bit. The front of the house is over there and this path goes pretty deep in here, so let's take a look. I have hit a bit of a dead end. Didn't make it too far back, then it got a little more brushy. All this stuff would need to be cleared out. That's what we're gonna use, the other brush hog or the mulching tree destroyer of doom. There are a lot of mosquitoes out here. It's been raining a lot in East Texas. If you follow the news, you know that the major metropolitan area known as Houston about 20 days ago went through a major flood, and still parts of it are underwater. You can see some of the news reports. I saw a video of a guy on a kayak going down Highway 6 and Eldridge area.
And I'm west of Eldridge Parkway, east of Highway 6. I'm in the right-hand lane of Clay Road. This guy over here must have tried to go off the road. I'm not really sure why he would do that.
It's amazing. I can't believe after 20 some odd days, parts of the city are still underwater. Can't even take the dogs to the dog park.
Could be a snake.
That is definitely not a snake.
So there wouldn't be a path.
I don't know what it is. It was alive at one time.
There would not be a path.
But look at those teeth. So me and the boy, we decided to hike back where the path dead ends. Then it got really thick. There's a lot of potential when you get all of this cleared out, get it nicely mowed down, brushed down, get rid of some of these smaller twigs and things that are less than about 6 inches in diameter. You can really start to clear it out, make some nice opening. And there's a tree. Did I lose you? I know, I see you. This is a really nice, generous, wide path. You can actually get a fairly large vehicle back here if you needed to. I'm not leaving you. So we're gonna go check on the home inspector, see how that's going. This is home, technically, or will be hopefully one day. Well, this will be our house. Not yet. So the terrain out here slopes down a little bit this way, which creates a nice wash for getting the drainage to happen. This is sandy soil. It's not too sandy and it's not too clay, which is going to be great for actually putting down some good vegetation. There's no sign of swampiness, which is a great part about sandy soil, is that it actually retains some of the nutrients, but oftentimes will wash away, which creates that easy drainage. So that's something that we'll have to contend with, but it's better to have sandy soil than to have overly clay dense soil. So we're pretty happy about that. There is a small little snag in the road that comes off the main county road, and that is the driveway is really steep to get up there, and it's not a huge problem. Our vehicles can get up there. Clearly you can see cars and trucks up there, but trailers and longer vehicles may be an issue just because it is very steep. You can probably angle it up there, but we are looking at ways that we can grade this a little bit better, give it more of a smoother incline. But really, as I look at it more, I can tell that if I come in a little bit wider, I could probably get the trailer in there without too much of an issue. We have a 23-foot RV that we go camping in, and getting it up there may not be a huge issue. It's just, it looks steep and it's a little wobbly in the smoothness. So I'd love to see some options on how we can make that a little bit smoother, a little bit prettier, and just cleaning up. A lot of cleaning up, but that's what makes this place ours, or will make this place ours. And compared to the move-in ready goat house that you saw in the last video, it just didn't feel right in terms of we're basically getting it handed to us. And some people may argue that, that's great. You don't have to do anything. You can just move in. But for us, it was really important that we made it our home. And the fact that we can work on this, work on the land, it's more land. The other house was about 7 acres. Just makes it that much more attractive. At the end of the day, we want this to be our property, not something that was essentially handed to us, was move-in ready, and we didn't want our name on it, basically. It was someone else's hard work, not ours. And I want to put the time and I want to put the effort into making this something that is truly ours, so that when we do have visitors, when we start to make it into a homestead, that it's something that I'm proud of, that I put my hard work into, my blood, sweat, and tears. Aside from the beautiful location, the serenity that surrounds the place, the house, the acreage, I love the fact that there's absolutely no traffic. I haven't seen a single car, heard car. We live off a major freeway, and all I ever hear are cars and trucks and engine brakes, and it's annoying, and it's just so quiet and peaceful out here. Except for that little guy right there keeps following me. I don't know why. Home inspection is complete, and the house did very well. Roof is in top-notch condition, foundation perfect. Nothing major stood out, which is great news. Minor things that you would normally expect in a house, that there's a lizard on the side of the house. Damn it, they missed it. So we just got to do a little bit of maintenance here and there, get it cleaned up, things that we were expecting to do. So we're pretty excited, pretty much passed inspection. We decided to go look at flooring because that's the next thing to do, so we're here. Can't you just hear the lovely sound of the traffic?